Okay, we're gonna start in child's pose. Please, nice and slow, take your time to find child's pose. On this beautiful day, you can have your knees wide, you extend your arms forward. And maybe you play with your child's pose today. Maybe you move your arms a little to the left or a little bit to the right. Just see how that feels. I want you to take the next couple of breaths to ease into your position. Beginning a round of deep breathing. Taking beautiful, deep, full inhales. And then wonderful exhales. And maybe you try to go a longer count on the exhale. So if you do 4 counts inhale, maybe you do 5 counts exhale or 6. And this is again just to help tap into the relaxation response, because every time we have a lower exhalation, we're soliciting the relaxation response in our body. Take beautiful deep inhales and beautiful deep exhales. You empty out. When you're ready, slowly come into tabletop. Go as slow as you can. I want you to feel how your body is reacting to the ground, how today feels different than every other day. And I'd like you to take the next 4 to 6 breaths and move in any way that your body calls you to do. What that means is you're actually listening. We've been practicing together for a while now, so we've done all these kind of different options that we have available to us. Do the one that feels good. Whether it be rotating the arms so that you can give a nice stretch to the forearms, whether it be lowering the hips down, whether it be rotating the arms in the opposite direction, that could feel good. Dropping the head, allowing it to flow. It's incredible how this small act of listening to what your body needs is important. Because when you can understand what your body needs, you can act accordingly. When you can see and feel correctly, you can act accordingly. From here, you're going to come back slowly to a neutral spine. Your arms uncomfortable. We're going to do a few cat-cows together. You're going to take a deep inhale into cow as you open the chest, drop the belly, fill up, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, empty out, nice and slow. Let's do that count we talked about. So inhale into cow for 4 counts, 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, chin to chest for 6 counts, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale into cow, 2, 3, 4. Exhale into cat and feel the movement in your spine, everything arching. 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Inhale into cow. So look at what's happening. We're energizing the body. We're bringing so much oxygen, so much pranayama inside. Exhale, chin to chest, changing and altering your biochemistry to prepare you for a beautiful practice. Come back to a neutral spine. Spread your fingers wide onto the mat. Curl your toes. Lift your knees slowly into downward facing dog. You go, spreading your fingers wide onto the mat and pressing those palms and the fingers into the earth. Cycle the knees if that feels good. You bend one knee, extend the other. Maybe you look left or right if that feels good. Pressing the mat away. Together, you're going to inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, as high as you can. And then exhale, drop the heels back onto the ground. We'll do 2 more sides or 2 more sets. Inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, lift. Exhale, slowly take the heels down with control. Last one, slowly come up. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, drop your heels back to the mat. Inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees and look forward. On your exhale, small steps, feet to hands, bend your knees as much as you need. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands hover in front of the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise the arms towards the sky. And on the exhale, take the hands into Samastitihi as you bring it down, palms open, heart open. Together, inhale, arms up, fill up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands, step one leg at a time. Let's do a modified chaturanga. So drop the knees first, just to play with it. First one, then your belly, then your chest. Elbows in. Inhale, baby cobra, lift. And then exhale, we're gonna come out the same way. So lift, chest, belly, and then knees at the end. So that's a modified flow. Breathe. Deep inhale, so you're in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward. On the exhale, step it up, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise into mountain, arms up. And then exhale, bring the arms down into Samastitihi, nice and tall. Root your feet into the earth so the legs are engaged, nice and strong, spine tall. Together, inhale, palms up. Exhale, swan dive, breath to movement, make it count. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift, take full breaths. Exhale, hands to mat, take it back, flow it out, chaturanga. Elbows in, inhale, upward facing dog, let your breathing guide the pace with which you move. Exhale, downward facing dog, strong. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more set of Surya Namaskar. Inhale, come up high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step it up, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale into mountain Tadasana. From here, take the next 2 to 3 breaths and set a beautiful intention for your practice. It could be whatever you decide it to be. It could be physical, it could be something you're working on, it could be mental, psychological. It could be short-term, or it could be a 10-year objective. Whatever you do, make sure your intention is clear, because clarity brings energy to the intention. It brings power. From here, you're gonna gently open your eyes if you had them closed, or we're gonna flow together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, take it back, step back or flow back. Core strong, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Breathe. Head relaxed. Breathe. Breathe. And we're gonna flow together. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to chi as you bend your knees a little bit, or the elbows, a little bit forward. Inhale, kick that right leg high. Exhale, knee to chin, micro bend in the elbows. That'll fire up the upper body. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to chin. Last one, inhale, kick. Exhale, step the right leg forward, crescent lunge. You rise nice and slow, arms up, core strong. Bring the belly in so you drop that back sit bone towards the earth. Your right knee is bent 90 degrees. Your back heel is lifted and your back knee is lifted. So you want a lot of strength in both of the legs. You hold your amazing gaze in one spot and you breathe right into those sensations. Deep inhale, arms lift half inch taller. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, opposite side, right arm back, left arm forward, twist and move the hands away from each other. Find space in your body. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to mat, nice and slow. Inhale, look forward, chest forward, fill. Exhale, take that right leg back, maybe hover it with a three-legged chaturanga loaf. That's part of your practice. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Teaching your body how to breathe again. Teaching your mind how through conscious repetition, the body gets stronger, the mind gets more powerful, less distracted. Breathe. Beautiful, guys. We'll do the opposite side. We'll take a nice break. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to chin as forward as you can, knee almost touching the chin. Inhale, kick, high. Exhale, knee to chin. Last one. Inhale, kick. On the exhale, step that left foot forward and crescent lunge. You rise, so you stabilize your body, you fire up your core, and you come up. And you breathe. Together, inhale, the arms reach a little higher. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, nice and slow. Once you get there, you actively move the palms away from each other, as if you're giving every joint in your elbow, in your wrist, in your shoulder space. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, opposite side, left arm back, right arm forward. A little bit more challenging. We noticed that that left arm doesn't want to twist as much, so let's twist a little deeper, sit a little lower. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, hands to mat, nice and slow with control, beautiful. Inhale, look forward, chest forwards, fill. Exhale, take it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now for 5 counts, I want you to slowly inhale into high plank. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful work, guys. I can see you. That's what's nice with the cameras. Now 4 counts, chest to mat, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Inhale, baby cobra. Use your back muscles. Come up, peel off, fill up your lungs. Exhale, slowly down. We'll do 2 more. Breath to movement. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift, open. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, baby cobra. Come up. Exhale, slowly down. And relax. You can take your arms beside you. Whatever feels comfortable. And release. During these moments of release, your attention shifts immediately to the sensations in your body. You let go completely. During relaxation, we harness the power of letting go. In other words, the action of the will is not solicited. That's when we let things happen to us. When we begin moving again, we act in the world. We develop our sense of will. And it's the balance between will and surrender that produces a healthy lifestyle. Together, you're going to take your hands shoulder width apart as we resume our practice with the act of your will now working. Shoulders closer or elbows closer to your body. You hug them in, you curl your back toes, lift the back knee, fire up every muscle of your core. You're gonna inhale and slowly push up into high plank. Maybe you even do it on 2 counts. Nice. All the way up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. And breathe. Breathe. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow to the outside. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, opposite direction. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step the right leg forward, crescent lunge, you rise for one breath. Body strong. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, gently twist towards the right, taking that left elbow outside of right knee in this modified crescent lunge, and you're pressing the palms into each other, looking up, breathe. Option to extend the arms if that's part of your practice, so that's left arm down, right arm up, breathe. Now, if your arms are extended, you're gonna bring the palms to touch and towards the heart center. And from here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take an inhale and transfer the weight onto that front right leg. On the exhale, you're gonna bring the left to meet the right. So now we're in chair pose. How much fun is that? Inhale, arms up, we're in chair. We're only here for 2 breaths, I swear, not very long. Breathe, core strong. Take a deep inhale. One more exhale. One more deep inhale, fill up strong. Exhale slowly, hands to mat, release that pose. Beautiful work, you guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, let go. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, hands to mat, take it back. Chaturanga, flow it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. The amount of energy that we have, the amount of power that's available to us is incredible, and I think we're always underestimating our abilities. And so we're here to run an experiment to test to what degree our willpower can get us to move and to find that depth of energy. Let's do the opposite side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to chin, strong. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, opposite side, twisting and lifting that left knee. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step the left leg forward, crescent lunge, you rise with control. Deep inhale, fill. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, fill up. Exhale with control, twist to the left. Right elbow outside of left knee, pressing the palms into each other. Looking towards the sky if that helps. Option to extend the arms if that's part of your practice. That's right arm down, left arm up. Breathe. If your arms are extended, slowly bring the hands to heart center. Remain in that twisted position. We're going to transition. You're going to take an inhale and shift the weight onto that left leg, the front leg. On the exhale, the right leg steps to meet the left. Together, inhale, arms up. We're in chair pose. We're here for 3 beautiful breaths. I know we've been on our feet for a while, so just a little while longer. Breathe right into those sensations. One more deep inhale. Slowly exhale, take the hands towards the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, take it back, flow it out. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, fill. And exhale out. Beautiful. Together, 4 counts to high plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in high plank. We're going to go to half of that plank. So take a deep inhale and exhale halfway and hold. Inhale, push up back into high plank. Exhale, chest to mat, 3 counts. 1, 2, and 3, all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down, last one. Inhale, baby cobra, and hold. Hold. From here, with the help of the arms, really, really slowly come into a full cobra. But I want you to experience how your spine behaves as you go through this motion. So what's important here isn't the end result, it's the journey that you're taking and how it feels in your body. You bend your elbows as much as you need. And what we're looking for is, rather than cranking the neck, we're looking for the entire spine to lift. We can gently look to the right, gently look to the left, back towards the center. Use your back muscles and go down as slowly as you can. Chest to mat, really slow it down. Apply the resistance so that you're strengthening your lower back muscles all the way until at some point there's no more power in the palms, it's just your back. There you go, all the way down. And relax. Let go. Your mind will thank you for what you're doing. Your body will thank you for all these beautiful inhales that you're taking, for all this activity, for that energy that you bring into the body and the heat that gets generated in it. Breathe. From here, we're going to slowly extend the arms forward. So you're just going to kick those arms all the way forward, kind of lengthening. And together, we're going to take an inhale. The arms are going to come up and the legs are going to come up at the same time. And then on the exhale, we're going to cactus the arms, 90 degrees. And inhale, arms forward. Exhale, cactus and lift. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, forward, last one. Exhale, cactus, lift. And then slowly down with control, where your arms are still in cactus mode, so that they're 90 degrees, your elbows are bent. You could look left or right. From here, let's do a nice little stretch. You're gonna take your left leg and you're gonna switch it over towards the right side. See how that feels? You're beginning to produce a nice little sensation of a stretch in your right shoulder as you do this. Doesn't have to touch, it even could hang out onto the ground. See how that feels. When you're ready, slowly, we're going to switch sides with control. Always using the strength of the body rather than momentum to get in and out of the pose. It's safer, less possibility of injury, and at the same time makes you stronger because you're engaging your muscles. Breathe. And slowly back towards the center. Bend your knees 90 degrees. This time, wrap the arms behind you if they're available. They clasp the ankles from the outside. And you bring the knees in closer. We're going to take an inhale and kick with the legs kicking up. Breathe into bow. Breathe the strength of the legs, kicking and looking. 2 more inhales. Last one, inhale, lift, find length. Exhale, slowly down. Release the arms. You can swing your knees left and right if that feels good. And relax. And relax. Breathe. Breathe. Just noticing how these heart openers increase our heart rate. And just notice how your body restabilizes, how it finds its own balance so naturally, effortlessly. My teacher, Dr. Bali, who I think in April was probably 97 or 98, he would always say that what we are practicing to do is to learn how to trust the intelligence of the body. We don't give it enough credit. Your body is highly intelligent. Your intuition is strong and powerful. So let's use that combination to our advantage. From here, as we resume our practice together, you're going to take your hands shoulder width apart, nice and slow, feeling every edge of your fingers contacting the mat. You're going to curl your toes. You're going to lift your knees. You're going to inhale, push up into high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. 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 Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step the right leg forward into warrior one. So it's a shoulder stance. So you're stepping that right leg, shoulder stance. Come up with squaring the hips, arms up, and the back leg rotated 45 degrees. Breathe. Body strong. And I want you to send energy into both legs, nice and strong, so you're well-rooted, almost 50-50, the balance of power. Core is engaged. Breathe. Inhale, the arms lift a little bit higher. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, bring the shoulder blades close to each other, look back. Exhale, humble warrior. Arms up on the inside of your right knee. Allow your head to relax. With every inhale, you hold that pose. With every exhale, I want you to explore your arms reaching the sky a little bit higher. So you're bending forward, still a very active pose. You're exploring your limits. Beautiful, guys. Release the hands, let them fall heavy towards the mat. Inhale, come up, warrior one, body strong. Exhale, straighten that right knee. And on the exhale, pyramid fold, arms forward. If you feel that you've taken a little bit of a wide stand, I feel like I did that right now, I'll just heel toe back and just take a shorter stance. And then fold forward. In this fold, again, we're thinking or imagine lengthening. So now I want you to visualize the top of your head, the crown of your head as a point. I want that point to grow forward towards the front of the mat to create space. So you're not crunched in, you're growing tall, and then you're folding forward. And see how that feels in your body. Breathe. Bend your knee, right knee to release the pose. And then inhale, arms up, back into warrior one. Breathe, core strong. We'll transition to warrior three from this pose. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, kind of a small hop, we go into warrior three where our arms are parallel to the mat. And so is the back left leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, take the arms back like a paper plane. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, arms back. We'll do one more. Inhale, arms forward, reach. And then exhale, standing splits, arms to the ground, left leg lifts. Deep inhale. We're here for 3 breaths. So you're gonna play with the standing splits. You can even balance by taking the right hand to the outside of the right ankle, left hand on the inside of that right ankle, and you play. One more inhale, lift. Exhale, left foot meets the right, forward fold. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet so you're hip width apart, so take a bit of space sideways. And then take the index and middle finger, hook your toes, bend your knees, forward, fold. Breathe. In this forward fold, you're harnessing the strength of your upper body to pull you in and to create more space in the back, more space for the kidneys to breathe. Head is relaxed. So the beautiful little thing about any bend, or any forward bend, it creates a relaxation or triggers a relaxation response. Breathe. And from here, we release the hands, bring the toes maybe or heel toe closer till maybe the toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Flow it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And maybe a nice open mouth exhale, let it out. Together, deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Breathe. Inhale, left leg high. With control, exhale, slowly step the left leg forward into warrior one. You rise. Core strong, hips square. Now, often in this pose, sometimes we arch our back. What you want to do is drive the belly towards the spine, which means core engaged. Breathe. One more inhale, reach the arms a little higher, engage them. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Maybe switch up the fingers, left over right, right over left. Inhale, look back, shoulders together. Exhale, forward, fold, humble, warrior. Again, you decide as to how much energy you bring to a pose. You can just hang out here and this feels kind of more relaxing, or you can explore the limits of your body by taking an inhale and holding, and then exhaling and taking the arms a little bit deeper into the stretch. Lifting the arms, stretching, testing, exploring. Release the arms, let them fall heavy to the ground. Inhale, arms high, back into warrior one. And breathe. Stabilize your body. When it transition into warrior three, the good thing about finding balance in warrior three is I want you to visualize your left foot like a rectangle. So you want to have your toes spread out as wide as you can. That helps you to balance. Take an inhale, exhale, warrior three. Arms parallel to the mat. Right leg high. Also having a micro bend in that left knee will help find balance. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, arms behind you, paper plane. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more, slow. Inhale, arms forward, reach, grow tall. Exhale, standing splits. Arms onto the mat. Your right leg lifts. And you're here for 3 breaths. Just play with it. See where the body wants to go today. And breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, right foot meets the left, forward fold. Beautiful work, you guys. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Same way, slowly, you're gonna heel toe the feet so you can go a little bit wider. And you're gonna bend your knees, step your palms underneath your feet. For the second set of a forward fold. So you bend your knees as much as you need. And from there, maybe you try to straighten the knees a little bit. They don't have to be fully straight, but it's the action of straightening them that creates that lengthening. Head relaxed. Yes. And breathe. How is the rhythm of your breath? If you notice that your rhythm goes out of sequence, and maybe you went a little too far, then you back out. What you're trying to find is that perfect dance. It's a perfect balance where you're at that edge, but you're still breathing with rhythm. Beautiful, guys. When you're ready, you're gonna release the palms away from the feet. You're gonna bring the heel or heel toe closer, the feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, take it out, flow it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Breathe. Inhale, right leg high. On the exhale, bend your right knee 90 degrees. Stack up your hips, open up the right hand side of the body. Now, you can hang out here. There's also a modification. If you allow that right foot to flip to the other side, you can just drop that right foot back and then take the right arm up. Enjoy pose. So this is you allowing that right leg to just fall to the sides. From there, to come out of this position, you're gonna take the right hand back onto the mat, right leg high. Exhale, pigeon, right knee, right wrist. Right knee, right wrist. Take any modification of pigeon that you deem good. And breathe. You can take the upper body forward, resting your head on the mat or on your hands or on a block. And breathe right into those openings. Relying on the power of the mind to suggest things, to visualize, to help hasten the healing process. I want you to visualize every inhale as you taking in beautiful energy, pure energy that you're sending to an area of your body that needs it most. With every exhale, I want you to visualize that you're releasing an old pattern of thought, an old pattern of movement, an old pattern of action that no longer serves you. And remember, what no longer serves you isn't according to me or your best friend, it's according to you. You decide because you know. So let's imagine this. We're taking with inhale this new prospect, undifferentiated energy, pure potential. With the exhale, we release the old. So we inhale the new and we exhale the old. Beautiful, guys. From here, we're gonna come out of this position, hands shoulder width apart. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee, core strong. Maybe you hover that right foot, you shake it out. If you'd like to kind of flow or stack up the hips, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg high. On the exhale, bend your left knee 90 degrees. Stack up the hips. You're almost looking into your left armpits and you can hang out here. Or you allow that left leg to continue the movement until it flips over. And then you drop the hips, then you lift the hips up. Left arm points towards the front of the mat. Enjoy pose. Breathe. When you're ready to come out, you're gonna slowly flip back, left hand onto the mat, left leg high. Exhale, pigeon, left knee, left wrist. And breathe. And you become aware of the subtle differences between the left part of your body and the right. Breathe. Breathe. Everything we are is the accumulation of these breaths, of these feelings, of these actions and thoughts that make us decide to go or to move a certain way, to do one thing over another. So the intent here is to run an experiment and to say, how would you behave when you're engaged in the relaxation response, when you're predominantly moving from a place of peace, a place of comfort, rather than from a place of stress, a place of conflict. It's no easy task, but I humbly believe that yoga is one way to get better. When you're ready, we're gonna come out of this position. Take as much time as you need. Take your hands to the sides, curl your back toe, lift your back knee, hover that leg, shake it out if it's sleepy. Flow it out if it feels good. Do whatever it takes. We'll meet in downward facing dogs. Breathe. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Take a deep inhale, fill. On the exhale, bend your knees to a hover 1 inch above the ground. We're gonna fire up our core. Again, we're very familiar with this. With every inhale, you can try to stretch the mat. Arms are moving forward, legs are back. So that's the stretching action. Exhale, do the exact opposite movement. You compress the mat. Nothing is moving, but that's the feeling. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, compress. 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, compress. Last one. Inhale, stretch it. Exhale, compress. Drop the knees onto the mat, release the pose, move the hands towards your knees. We're gonna prepare for camel pose. As your arms or your hands walk back, you're gonna make fists with the hands, place them between the knees. Make sure you're nicely seated, hip width apart. We're gonna come up. You can curl your toes, take the hands, place them behind you comfortably. And what we don't want to do is we're not looking to really jack up and push the hips forwards, just very gentle. You're gonna take an inhale and grow tall. On the exhale, you're gonna slowly look back, making sure that you bring extra attention to not cranking the neck, creating this nice opening. If you notice that your edges of your rib cage are all the way out, you're gonna bring them in again by engaging a little bit of your core muscles to protect that pose. If the arms are available and they can go onto the ankles, great. If not, we just keep them onto the hips for support and we breathe. If it feels good to kind of open your mouth in this pose, go ahead and do that. What feels good? Now to come out of this position, nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. With your head last, we could sit in proud warrior pose or any other position. We're gonna take a meditative stance here for at least 7 breaths. If it feels good to close your eyes, by all means do it. If not, keep it open. The beauty about this practice is that there is no compulsion, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to healing. It's an invitation to grow stronger. During your meditation, your energies harmonize. The cloud of confusion lessens, and maybe one day it clears out, and then we can see clearly. When we see clearly, we act clearly. We're gonna do a second set of camel at your own pace, really slowly. When you're ready, nice and slow. Breathe. Your heart shining forward, chest open. Ready to learn and to receive. Breathe. You could stay here longer if you want to come out really slowly so that you don't feel as dizzy. And again, you sit in any comfortable position for a few breaths, simply watching, simply noticing. And when you're ready, you're gonna gently open your eyes. You're gonna take the hands to the side, extend the feet forward, really slow. Starting in shaft pose, we're gonna drive the knees into the earth and the kneecaps towards our hips. So that's an engagement of the legs, toes towards the knees. And again, visualize the crown of your head lifting. Again, you're growing tall, so you're using the musculature of the body to continuously find length. So we're not here long in this pose. So fire up every muscle. And relax. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Your arms can fall anywhere. They feel comfortable on your shin, on your knees, to the side. If grabs the toes, fine. It's not important. Remember, what's important about this practice is your ability to go deeper and to feel more comfortable, to feel more relaxing. This is going to sustain you. Breathe. And when you release, the hands, you're gonna come back one vertebra at a time, really slowly. All the way with your head last. Maybe shrug the shoulders if that feels good, to kind of just rotate the shoulder blades. Our next pose, you're gonna take your hands a couple inches behind you, reverse tabletop. You're gonna inhale, lifting the hips up. So that's one option. The other option is reverse tabletop instead of reverse high plank. So both options are available. And take those hips a little higher and breathe. Option to hover the right leg, maybe for 2 breaths, and fire up the core muscles. And then drop the right leg, lift up the left. And back down. Inhale, hips 1 inch higher. Exhale, slowly down with control. All the way down, release. Inhale, bring the bottoms of the feet to touch. Exhale, interlace your fingers, grab the toes. And from here, using the strength of the upper body. And even for some of us, if we're not that open, my elbows can almost touch my legs because there's a lot of stiffness in these joints. And then we pull the upper body forward, feeling that nice opening. Again, imagine instead of collapsing your upper body that you're bringing some of that movement from your lower back. So as if you're growing tall first, and then you're folding forward from your low back. So it's a little bit more challenging. See how it feels. All that tension from maybe sitting on chairs or not moving in the right way, all that tension you're working on releasing to remain healthy. Breathe. And from there, gently release. From here, you're going to extend the legs forward, tap your knees. And then we're going to open up the legs kind of 45 degrees. We take our inhale, arms up. On the exhale, forward fold, nice and slow. And from here, we're kind of reaching with those fingers, even if it's a ½ inch forward. You stay out here for 2 to 3 breaths, and then when you're ready, you're gonna maybe crisscross the hands to the right foot. It's an option. And see how that feels. You'll notice when you start doing that, your left sit bone kind of has a tendency to want to lift off the ground. So press the left sit bone into the ground. It's going to create a nice lengthening. Breathe. And when you're ready, we're going to switch sides slowly. You're going to crisscross the hands, nice and slow. Maintaining the quality of your breath. Maintaining the intensity of your attention. And then slowly back towards the center. From there, you could sort of fall into almost allow gravity to give you any forward bend that it takes. So, the head drops, everything just hangs. This is almost like a yin pose where you're not really doing anything. You're just breathing and you're allowing gravity to do its work. Slowly moving your fingers towards your hips as you come out of this position, nice and slow. Breathe. From here, you're going to bend the right knee in. Take the left foot closer to the right knee. We're going to prepare for a supine twist. You're going to inhale, the right arm lifts. And then exhale, bend the right elbow 90 degrees on the inside of that left knee. Inhale, grow with your spine taller. Exhale, start bending towards the left. And breathe. Breathe. When you're ready, you're going to unwind from this position, one vertebra at a time. Option to go for a counter twist. And we're going to switch it up. So you had your right knee bent, now the left knee bends. If you did the opposites, because of when we're watching, it doesn't really matter as long as you do both sides. So now our right knee is bent, our left foot is closer to the knee. We're going to inhale the left arm up. And then exhale, bend that left elbow on the inside of that right knee to create an anchor. Now, for many of us, we feel like we're crunched. So what we're going to do is we're going to correct that before twisting. We're going to inhale, grow tall as you can, really, really tall. And then exhale, begin to rotate or twist towards the right, maintaining that length. Because if you think of your spine, you don't want to compress it. You want to create length so it gives you room to rotate. To pivot. Even your eyes look the other way. Wherever your eyes look, your body will follow. And notice that even when we're in those positions, we think this is it, that's the maximum. I'm sure you could take a deep inhale again and find a 1/4 degree more twist. Gently unwind, 1 vertebra at a time. Go for a counter twist if that feels good. And we're gonna extend the legs forward, tap them into the earth. We're gonna transition onto the mat. We're gonna bend our knees, maybe shins parallel as one option. Alternate option, legs extended. You can even have your hands behind the legs, any modification. You don't wanna feel pain in your spine. You wanna feel kind of the strength or the engagement of those muscles. All right, we're gonna exhale and bring the arms and legs up, and then inhale to a hover. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale to a hover. Exhale, lift. Beautiful work. 3 more. Inhale to a hover. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale to a hover. Strong. Find that energy. Exhale, slowly up. Lift. Grow tall, spine tall. And then from here, slowly unwind all the way to the ground, as slowly as you can. When your head touches the mat, sigh it out. Deep inhale, fill. Sigh it out, let it go. Again, inhale, big breath in. Let it out, beautiful guys. We've done an hour together of moving and breathing. I know in these crazy times, even the fact that we're at home, sometimes it's hard to motivate, but somehow we gotta figure out how to crack the code inside our mind to say, this is important. I am going to carve out time to breathe, to move, to meditate. Because that 1 hour is going like an investment to return tenfold in terms of health, in terms of prosperity, in terms of well-being. Breathe. Prepare for a bridge on our next move. Inhale, bend your knees 90 degrees, feet on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up, and then interlace your fingers behind you, and then walk the shoulder blades closer to each other. Core engaged. Here, you'd like to send your attention, that light of your consciousness. I want you to literally send it to that which you don't see, your abdominal organs. So there's a reason why I'm asking you to do that. You're basically being or bringing gratitude, because if it works well, you'll never know it exists. That's the beauty of these organs. It's only when there's a problem that we notice there's something there. So let us actively say thanks to the fact that there are many things that are working well, and may they continue to work well in the future. Take 1 more inhale, fill. Exhale slowly down, take the hips down, unwind the hands, move the shoulder blades away from each other. If it feels good to hug your knees to make a ball, kind of a counter effect, so be it. We'll do a second set of bridge. If you'd like to do supported bridge or wheel, you can do that as well. I'll guide supported bridge first. You'll lift your hips and simply take the elbows closer to your body and place the hands underneath the hips, almost acting as a replacement for a block. If you're going for wheels, you take the hands closer to the ears first, and then with the strength of the upper body, you kick up into full wheel, making sure that you're stable. Elbows are in, knees are in. Breathe. Again, a very big heart opener. Now, if you're in wheel, you want to come out of wheel. What you want to do is tuck your chin in first. Use the bis and tris to slow down the movement. And then gently bring the hips back onto the floor. Press your spine into the mat if that feels good. Swing the knees left and right. Ease into that pose. Before our Shavasana, I'd like you to take one final pose of your own choosing. Some of us, we go into shoulder stand. Maybe you want to take happy baby, or you want to do even a supine twist by twisting left or right, whatever you feel like. I want you to take one pose that your body needs. And if it has to be Shavasana, well, take an extended Shavasana. It's your practice. Breathe. In your Shavasana, I'd like to invite you to allow yourself to let go. To allow yourself to be guided.
Watch the cat.
You can stay in your Shavasana as long as you need. Thank you for practicing with us every week, for having the courage to continue despite the lockdown. Namaste.